Whether you like preseason polls, and I do, generates interest and discussion while we wait for the ethereal season that is college football, the prognostication has little to do with future performance. It does have to do with how much credibility you've established. Northwestern has grabbed some. Wildcats won a bowl game for the first time in more than 6 decades. They were one of only 2 Big Ten teams to win in the postseason and the only team from the conference to beat the big bad SEC in the bowls. The resulting respect? Pat Fitzgerald's Cats ranked 22nd in the coaches poll released earlier today. Northwestern head coach with Samantha Ponder.
All right, Coach, 22nd in the coaches poll. Any significance to you there?
We're going to have to totally change training camp now, Sam. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We've arrived. It's amazing. But I appreciate the respect for our young men and what we've accomplished. But it's time to get back to work with the new ball club here on Monday.
Obviously coming off an impressive season, 10-3, so expectations are high. How high should they be?
You know, I think when you look externally at expectations, it can be a roller coaster. The highs are the highs and the lows are the lows. Our expectations internally far outweigh whatever we're going to hear outside. We've got to get back to square one. We did that in January when we came back from the Gator Bowl win. And now as we move forward with our freshman pieces coming into the puzzle, it should be a lot of fun as we embark on the 2013 team here on Monday.
What are the pieces that excite you most about this new team coming in this year?
We'll start in the backfield offensively. Kane Coulter, Trevor Siemian, as good of a 1-2 quarterback punch as there is in the country. Venrick Mark, that had a dynamic season a year ago at running back, and people forget about Mike Trumpy, who's a very physical running back. Danny Vitale at super back for us, and then our receiving core as a whole. Defensively, we really improved a year ago as the season went along, and Tyler Scott returns as a sack leader in the Big Ten. Damian Proby and Chichi Araguza are very talented at linebacker, and then Ibrahim Campbell and Nick Van Hoos were very successful for us in the secondary. Bring back all of our specialists. So we've got a lot of experience coming back. Now, how are we going to put it all together?
You mentioned your quarterbacks. You always hear the statement, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none.
Right.
But you have proved that wrong. How does it work so well for Northwestern?
Has Coach Edwards said that on one of these shows? I'm assuming he has. So we're fortunate. We've got 2 unselfish players. Both young men are very close. They came into the same recruiting class together, and they're both having success. And so if you have that unselfishness about you, you've got a chance to be a terrific leader. And both Kane and Trevor in that mindset and the way that they go about their business.
And we've heard what you're excited about going into camp. What are the biggest question marks for you?
Well, O-line. You know, we've returned 2 starters, so we're going to have to identify a right tackle, right guard, and left guard starters. We feel like we've got great depth there from a talent standpoint, but who's going to step up and take over that role and run with it? It may take us a couple of weeks to identify that in camp or maybe even the season. And then can we continue to make the strides we made a year ago defensively, first from a communication and execution standpoint, and then from a big play standpoint that we were able to accomplish in the last month of the season.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. I know we have a lot of people that went to Northwestern on this campus today. They're excited about what you're doing. Good luck this season.
A lot of purple pride here in Bristol. We're great to be here. Go Cats.
Yes, there is. All right, we'll send it back over to SportsCenter.